advice do you give athletes when they feel anxiety and pressure?
Great question, because all of them will at some point. I know, and all of us do in our lives. The biggest thing I tell kids to do, number one, is breathe. Take a couple of deep breaths and just kind of try to clear your mind, just try to relax a little bit. Secondly is think small. I think a lot of times when they're feeling anxiety and they're feeling pressure, they're starting to feel the weight of the world on them. They're thinking about 7 steps, if I don't do this, then this is going to happen, and then that's going to happen, and then this is going to happen. And pretty soon the weight of the world is on their shoulders, and you can just kind of see them start to shrink, and oh my gosh, what's going to happen? I'm going to fail. So thinking small and talking about, hey, look, what is your job? And it really goes back to teaching fundamentals, teaching the kids fundamentals. They got to know their job, and they got to know how to do their job. And so, hey, Jimmy, take a deep breath, relax. What's your job? Okay, focus on just doing your job. And that, it doesn't always work, but it does give them a little bit of breathing room to sit back and say, okay, that's all I got to focus on. So if they're batting, it's like I don't have to hit a home run. All I've got to do is wait for a good pitch and then take a good swing at it. If I hit it, then great. If not, then I did my best.
Right.
And that's all that anybody can ask of me.
Right, very good. So that same kid does his job, but he makes a big choke or big mistake. What do you say to him?
I say, hey, great job. You did your job, and we had a great example of that. My son played on the varsity squad this last summer, and the very last at bat of the very last game, we had a chance to tie or go ahead, and one of the kids got up there, had just a tremendous at bat. He fouled off several great pitches. Finally got one that he could hit, and he crushed the ball into the gap. And it looked for sure like it was going to be a double, maybe a triple, and that we were going to either tie the score or maybe go ahead. And the right fielder made a diving catch. Wow. Just a phenomenal play. And the poor kid, Alex, the kid on our team, was really upset and really disappointed. And our varsity coach pulled him aside and said, Alex, you have nothing to be ashamed of. You had a terrific at-bat. You did exactly what you were supposed to do. That guy just made a better play. So, and our coach went on and really made it a good learning experience for all the kids, in terms of how to handle defeat and how to handle failure. That if you've done everything that you can do, sometimes you're going to lose, and that's part of life.
Right. And sometimes you're not going to even get such a wonderful hit, and that's life too.
Yeah, that he could have easily just swung and missed, but that's the way it goes. But I think, again, it kind of comes back to separating the behavior from the person. That even if Alex had struck out, it's like, well, Alex, you're not a bad person for striking out. It's just, that's the way that one went. You tried, and that's all we can ask of you.
Go to sportsmentaltoughness.com to get your free video training and guided visualization MP3 on how to perform under pressure. I'm Craig Sigel, the Mental Toughness Trainer.